I got Abner running around the studio in here, and this guy, dare I say, not to expose myself, is a cutie.
He's adorable, right? He's
beautiful. Katie, and you know what? I look at this Katie and this dog here that you have. You've spoiled him.
Just a little bit, but isn't that how it should be for every dog, right?
Yes.
Especially if they're in the shelter.
For every dog,
That's
right?
absolutely right. Yes, and Abner is amazing. I adore him. Obviously, I'm not supposed to have favorites at the shelter because we have a lot of dogs and cats and bunnies there, but he's pretty special.
He's a little 8-year-old poodle, for those of you who can't see him. He's an adorable little 8-year-old poodle, and he is super playful, and he's running around, and he is just he's just got the happiest spirit of a dog that you can even imagine. But the volunteers pull him into the office and keep him there during the day. So he's hanging out with the volunteers. But here's the coolest thing. He hangs out with all the cats in the office, too, and he sleeps with them. He cuddles up with them and sleeps with the cats as well. So this is an all-around perfect dog.
Is she like the Dr. Doolittle of, like, San Diego? Does she? Is she really?
I think so. She can get anyone adopted, I think.
That is why I am the puppy pimp.
That's right.
The puppy pimp. I like that.
Pimp. Yeah. No, but I never lie. I mean, the truth is I don't lie about these dogs. There's no point in lying. Why are we going to lie to you and then you get the dog home and you find out it's not what I say and you bring it back, right? That's not going to work. When I say this, I'm honestly, this dog is so amazing and so cute. And so much fun.
Adorable.
Everybody's laughing as they're walking down the halls meeting him.
No,
he's great.
He is absolutely adorable.
His name's Abner, little Abner, for those of you old enough to remember who little Abner is.
Yes. Darlene, this guy.
Remember.
No. Where is this guy here? He's under the table.
He's licking himself right now.
How you doing? That's okay. I lick
Sometimes
myself,
you
too.
can't see
That's okay.
Yeah.
I lick myself, too. It's all good. He's adorable. But you know what? One of the things that you guys were saying is that now that the kennels are getting doubled up now with all the animals now. So, again, what is this just the time of the year where it's a little bit slower now?
You know, this is the time of year where we do fill up. Summertime through the fall generally is our busiest time of the year as far as stray animals coming in. It's kitten and puppy season. Who knows what other reasons there might be why animals are coming in more. But our kennels fill up fast and our inventory starts to skyrocket. We have more than 500 animals in our care right now. Particularly dogs we're really full of. Usually cats is this time of season, but dogs we're really full of. So quite literally running out of kennel space. So we're going to have to start being a little more creative. Probably going to see some dogs in offices like Abner and some crates in the hallway. But we need to see adopters coming in. And for some reason, they're just not.
You have any kind of events coming up, too, where people can, you know what, we need to do something there where you do an event down there where we come down and try to get some people down in there, too. Because I'll tell you one thing that I've learned about San Diego.
Yeah.
Everyone's got an animal around here. I mean, we even got beaches set up for this.
This is a pet-friendly city.
It's like Europe here. I mean, you ever been to Europe where you walk in, they got dogs like going up and down the streets there? I mean, very friendly. So he is adorable, too.
So cute.
We're going to have him on our website, too. But get any events coming up where people can get down there?
We don't have any specific events planned right now, but we do have half-off adoption fees on all of our adult dogs and cats, trying to inspire people to come in. So if you've been thinking about adopting, if you and your family are ready for that commitment, now's a really good time to do that.
This is $27.50. He's been neutered, microchipped, fully vaccinated, vet checked.
Great
you know what?
dog.
If you got a free dog and you took it to the vet, you'd pay $500 for all that
Absolutely.
stuff.
For a guy like
this
this.
is $27.50. All of this stuff has already been done, so it is a fantastic deal. And they are one of the only shelters, if not the only shelter, that is open 7 days a week. So it doesn't matter what day you're off of work, they're going to be there. You can go to the Escondido Humane Society and adopt a pet 7 days a week. They are closed on Monday for the holiday. Mm-hmm. By the way, at the Kensington Memorial Day Parade, we are going to have dogs available for adoption down there from some of the rescues. So if you're out there, people, at the Kensington Memorial Day Parade, we're going to be out there. So even on the holidays, we're going to get you adopted. But every single day of the week, the Escondido Humane Society is open. And that's one of the reasons why I love that shelter so much.
I love your guys' commitment to this. Yeah. You know, it really is. You know what? I don't think the people that work behind the scenes get enough love in this stuff, too, because you know what? Again, it's not the friendliest environment, but yet you guys have to make it a friendly environment for these animals, too, for people to come down and try to adopt these. And then on top of that, You're not going to always put the right animal with the right person because you have to do that interview process. It's almost basically like a human adoption situation where you're looking for the perfect matchup.
Oh, we're very careful. We do have a screening process, but we're also trying to keep an open mind. We want to make sure that we're matching the dogs and the cats with the appropriate family because we don't want the animal coming back. That's traumatic for us. It's traumatic for the family that's bringing him back, and it's traumatic for the pet most of all. But it is a labor of love. We all do it because we're passionate about the cause, even though there are some difficult days. I'm
there
not going to lie.
Very
it's
bad
emotional
decisions and hard decisions that have to be made in this business, and it can be very
hard.
depressing.
It's hard.
So, and especially
Don't
times
tell
like this,
me.
we're not, we try not to focus on it
me.
and bring everybody down. But
No.
there are 4 dogs in a kennel right now up at Escondido Humane
Right.
Society. So please, people, we're begging you. Please don't go to a store and buy a dog or buy a dog from a breeder for $5,000. And we've got dogs that can love you just as much, if not more, for $27.50 at the Escondido Humane Society.
And like I say, too, if you can't at least do this. I mean, you can make a contribution, too, to help what they're doing here at 760-888-2275. That's 760-888-2275. I mean, maybe, you know what, if you have a whole house full of animals like we do already, at least make some type of contribution so that you guys can make it a little bit easier on them.
Or if you don't have money, but you got a house and a yard,
You got the time.
Foster.
Find out about fostering. Put that yard to use, people. You can save a life.
Or even just come volunteer. Volunteer to socialize with the animals.
Absolutely.
20-minute walk makes a world of difference
Kim.
for an animal.
All right,
So.
we'll do some volunteering stuff. You should have seen one time there was a bunch of ducks that got some tar on them. They landed on what they thought was going to be
they thought it was
a
a lake.
pond.
Yeah,
right.
they thought it was a pond.
And so what they did was they landed on this tar. They had it all over them. So my wife goes out there with blow dryers. She's scrubbing these geese. Were they geese? I think they were geese. And there were like 28 of them. So she's got blow dryers. She went all around the area to get these blow dryers and these heaters. So they were heating them, washing them. So then I come back and I go, how many did you? She goes, about 50 of them. So they were washing all these geese down. So,
It's
I just love you guys.
so,
Honestly,
I don't want to expose
you know
I'm
what?
supposed to be some tough guy, but I'm not.
It says a lot about you and your family and your wife and your daughter, too.
Yeah.
She loves the animals, too. She's a good kid.
We do.
Well, we
love
always
it.
say it takes a community. You talk about the people who actually work at the shelters, but we have an amazing group of volunteers and a larger community that contribute, and we could not do the work that we do without our community. So hands off to you guys as well.
Thank you so much. We are proud to be a small, tiny part of it there. We thank you so much, Darlene, you guys. You're the pimp of pimps when it comes to our animals here in San Diego. Pimp S, or I think it is. Katie, thank you. Keep up the great work,
Thank
okay?
you.
And again, we'll have that on our website and also on our Twitter, Dan Sileo Show.